It's Halloween month! Did you like that new intro? It's raining right now, and that's like the explanation as to why it's so dark. It's literally 2 p.m. Anyway, I know I'm never consistent with my backgrounds, but like guys, look at this! Look at these! My mom made this! Oh my god. Anyway, I asked you guys to ask me questions on Instagram, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be answering your questions while I light this spiced pumpkin soy candle that we got 2 years ago from Urban Outfitters. And it still smells good. I believe they don't expire. Do these expire? Do candles expire? I also have my skull mug, and I made some coffee a while ago. I got this green corduroy jacket thrifted from Baguio, rust top from Fudge Rock, this skirt from Yes Style. I got this necklace from Justin Nicole. These earrings, there's a moon and a star. They're from Airkissed PH. And then I got this scrunchie from Claire de Lune. She is lit. Also, before anything else, I also made a spooky season playlist on Spotify. You guys can check it out. I'm adding lots of classic songs, lots of jazz songs that I like to listen to. Also, some songs that have to do with autumn. I used to be that kind of person who didn't like to plug her Spotify because I was like, oh, these songs are sacred to me and I don't want to share it with anyone. But the world is better when you share music. I'm gonna be answering questions with like no structure. We're just gonna chill and we're just gonna talk again like we always do. I'm sorry, I didn't know I went overboard with the lip tint, and now my nose looks like it has dirt on it, which reminds me of the scene from Harry Potter where Hermione called out Ron for having dirt on his nose.
You've got dirt on your nose, by the way. Did you know? Just there.
Yeah, let's not talk about it. First question, if you were to live in a cartoon, what would it be? I think I'd want to be like in a show that's really happy. Like Winx Club or like Winx Club. Pokemon! Oh my god, I would love to be a Pokemon trainer. Oh my god, you know I have like a Torchic. Like I have Torchic stuffed toys and Mudkips. Do you do part-time jobs? Yeah, my part-time job basically is YouTube. My part-time job mainly is on social media. I don't have any internships at the moment. I am doing YouTube. Sometimes I'm doing art for my commissions whenever I open up my commissions. How many plants do I have? Well, you see, I tried counting last month and we had 30. We have accumulated much more than 30 by now, so I don't really know. I'm kind of like running out of names to give them, so like comment down below if you want your name to be my next plant. Oh, what the freak? Why? Guys, this fake plant won't cooperate with me. Someone asked if I regret choosing Ateneo over UP. Not necessarily regret. Sometimes I think like what if, but never really regret. I also mentioned in my other story time why I felt like I didn't, so you guys can check that out. I have so much story times, like my answers to your questions are like, okay, I'll redirect you to this video so you guys can get a more in-depth answer to my question, but somewhere up here. What laptop are you using? I know a lot of you guys have been asking about my laptop. I use a Microsoft Surface Pro 6 with a Surface Pen. I got it from Lazada. I got it when it was on sale. You can write on it, you can highlight and all that stuff. Super cool. If you could repeat a year, which year would it be? I would repeat 2019. The summer after senior year, that's when I started YouTube. That's when I got to travel to the city I've always wanted to go to, which is London. Yeah, 2019. Any year but this year, basically. Song that summarizes your day-to-day. My spooky season playlist. Because I'm hyping myself up for spooky season, and I stayed up until 4 a.m. last night finishing my programming homework, which is due in like a few hours. So, are you going to do a Halloween special video this Halloween? Yes, I am, of course. I'm gonna be making a video with Bianca on Bianca's channel. I'm also gonna be making a video on my channel, so stay tuned for that. I want to maximize my intro, the October intro, so I'm gonna make as much videos as I can this month, and then next month it's gonna be more like school-centered. Do I have a boyfriend? Many of you might not still know this by now, but I have a boyfriend and we have been together for 4 years. If we break up, this is embarrassing. Favorite Halloween movie? I'm a fan of the Disney Halloween movies. Casper the Friendly Ghost, because that's the one I used to watch all the time as a kid. Halloween Town, I love those kinds of movies. They're just like feel-good movies that you can like do homework while watching them. So yeah. And of course, Harry Potter. Are we surprised? No, we're not. Will I post another spooky experience? Yes. stay tuned for that on Halloween night. How do you deal with anxiety and stress? So I'm not diagnosed with anxiety, but I do know the feeling, the overwhelming feeling of anxiety. I feel everything so much. Like whenever I have a feeling, I feel it so much and it's so bad. So example, I'm feeling very anxious about something. It's like times 10. I feel like, you know, in like Vampire Diaries, they're like, it's more intense. I feel like I'm like that. I feel like I'm a vampire or something. Don't quote me on that. I'm not a vampire. I think I answered this in like one of my questions too before, but I like to get the easiest thing that I need to do and then do that thing because it will make me feel better. You find that your anxiety kind of like goes away more once you're already working, but the thought of doing something is what makes you anxious. It's what makes you stressed. But once you're already doing it, you're not actually like thinking about the anxiety towards it unless you're procrastinating. Yeah, that's my tip. Find something to do. Do the easiest thing. Do something that you think could be productive procrastination, like you're gonna fix your room and it will make you feel better, arranging, seeing something tangible that you can fix. I find that helps really with like stress and anxiety. So yeah, I'm sorry if my hands keep doing this. I know, I am aware, I'm really sorry, but you can't do anything about it since you're watching it. So I'm just gonna move my hands all I want. When did I start being interested in fashion? Guys, this is like a secret between you and me, okay? But I actually liked fashion before Bianca did. It's funny because when we were younger, I'm the one who loves dressing up. I'm the one who used to steal my mom's clothes and like do fashion shows in them. I was like the medyo kikay bunso. And then Bianca, she was so like against it. She hated dresses. She hated dressing up. Like legit, this girl did not want to put on anything. And I was like, okay mom, I'll try the dress. Like I was so into fashion back then. Now like the tables have turned and Bianca is so into fashion now. I've always been interested in fashion at a very young age. Like I've always been interested in dressing up. I love that. I love color coordinating and my dad also loves to do that. He loves matching his shirt with like his shoes. Like if he's wearing a yellow shirt, he's gonna wear yellow shoes. And I like to do that too. So I think it's like manamanahan lang. My mom, my dad, and my sisters, we all love like dressing up. Favorite costume I wore on Halloween. You see, the thing is like I never really dressed up in Halloween until like I was like 15. I love dressing up for things. Like if you know me, like in high school, if there was any chance to dress up, I would dress up. I'm literally so stressed. The question was, what was your favorite Halloween costume? And I go to this rant about like, oh, I love dressing up in high school. Like, what the fuck? Girl, that's not the question. So to answer your question, my favorite Halloween costume was probably the one I wore last year, which was an e-girl. And I also dressed up as Angelica from Rugrats. And a notable one is when I dressed up with my cousins and we were all matchy. Sorry for not answering the question. How have you been doing? How do you think I've been doing? I know from this video I seem super hyper. I guess it's because I'm so excited about Halloween and because the smell makes me so happy. But behind the camera, I'm doing okay. Not my best, not my worst, but I'm doing okay. School has been getting to me, but it's manageable. The one thing I'm really sad about is I'm not doing art. It's easy to say that you want to do art, but it's really hard to pick up the pencil and start drawing. And a lot of you guys have been asking me, what's your motivation for doing art? Problem is, I haven't been doing art. I was gonna do Inktober, but I don't know. There's just so much things that have to be done, and I don't know. I hope to get back to it soon. I'm kind of like in an art slump. Do you have plans on making your own podcast? See, the thing is, lots of people have been asking me to make a podcast, and as I've said, I want to, but right now with all the things going on, especially with like my majors and stuff, I will be appearing in my sister's podcast that's called The Hive by B, I think. I'll just link it down below. I feel like her first podcast episode will be up and she said I'm gonna join her in the next one. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep you guys updated for that. I feel like I'll just pop in there from time to time just because I have a lot of thoughts about things and me and Bianca like to talk about things, and also Aliana, so you're gonna hear a lot of us there. How can you start saying no? I think the first step to saying no is to acknowledge why you keep saying yes. You keep saying yes maybe to please other people, keep saying yes maybe because you feel like this opportunity will be wasted. So determine why you keep saying yes, and from there you can take the steps to solving those problems by saying no, maybe asking your friends to say no for you, asking their help. So yeah, I feel like that's one way to look at it. Did I grow up in the States? I did not grow up in the States. I grew up here in the Philippines. I think it's the way I talk. I mostly talk like this because of my environment in high school, the shows I watch, the people I talk to. So in my high school, we were mostly English speakers. Yeah, so I feel like ingrained colonial mentality, but I prefer speaking in English. But when I'm with friends, I speak Taglish all the time, so I can't really speak straight English when I'm with my friends. But like if I'm talking to a camera, I can do it. Favorite drink? I think Noel Miller was the first one who introduced me to a caramel macchiato. It's from Starbucks though, it's really expensive, so I don't buy it a lot. It's a caramel macchiato with soy milk and extra caramel drizzle. If you try it, let me know. All my friends love it and I introduced it to many of them. So yeah, favorite Beatles song? Probably Something or Oh Darling, or I don't know, I have a lot of favorite songs. Have you experienced sleep paralysis? Yes. Maybe I'll include that on my Halloween story time. It's very scary. Like I have this very scary experience with sleep paralysis. What do you like most about making YouTube videos? I love filming. I love making setups like these and like talking to you guys. What's the last thing you Googled? Okay, let me check. I think it has to do with programming, honestly. Oh, on my phone, the last thing I googled was Ripper of Monterey because it's from the Vampire Diaries. What do you love about Halloween? I love dressing up. Like I said, I love dressing up. Any excuse to dress up, I love it. So, oh my god, it looks like a pumpkin on my head. Dude, look, we look like Miramachi, look. What are your makeup products, especially your eyebrow liner? My one essential makeup product is eyebrows because I do not have any. I like to switch between these two. I have Issey & Co's eyebrow pencil and also Happy Skin Perfect Brows. So yeah, these are the two that I use. What's the story behind your name? That's a good question. If y'all don't know already, my name is Ciara and it's not the most conventional way to say a name because lots of people say Ciara. In Ireland, it's called Keeyara. Some people say Ciara. People say Tiara. It's just a lot of names. Story behind my name. My mom asked my tita for a name and that was pretty much it. I don't even think she knows how to pronounce my name. I like it. I like my name. I used to not because I was like, everyone's mispronouncing it. I remember I was like grade 1 and all the security guards would call me like Ciara and I was like, that's not my name! That's not my name! But now when people call me Ciara, especially my friends, I find it very endearing. So I'll probably end here with my last question. What is your childhood dream? Like, what did you want to be when you were a child? I wanted to be a florist. Isn't that like so cute? Like I wanted to be a florist and I wanted to like have flowers everywhere, and that's so fitting for like where I am right now. Thank you to everyone who sent their questions. If you guys like this video, give it a like, comment, subscribe, all the jazz if you want to, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!